Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we are back with more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, so last episode, well, we found out that we have to protect Hydra. Or we have to save Hydra. Not necessarily from being created, because Hydra was technically around before. It's long, weird. Anyway, point of the matter is, we have to help Hydra become the enemy it was, so that S.H.I.E.L.D. can be created. So that's an odd twist that we have to deal with. Well, I think, was it Freddy is the grandfather? Is it the grandfather or great grandfather? I think it's the grandfather of Gideon Malik, or the father of Gideon Malik. We had Coulson kind of dealing with being an LMD Chronicom. He's pretty durable and he's strong, so that's very helpful in the fighting. Fighting against other Chronicoms. I don't know once they save him if there's gonna be any others, like any other threads that they're gonna try to pull. I'm gonna assume. I don't think there's only gonna be one that they have planned, considering how intelligent they're supposed to be. Yo-Yo got her arms. She got new arms, so hopefully she'll be on the field now. Because they also tested that she's fine with the S.H.I.E.L.D. crap. That's not gonna be a problem anymore. So hopefully she'll be on the field. Oh yeah, May. That was freaky. She was like all, kind of, well, not like that, but she looked rabid almost. So I'm not sure, either the trauma of dying, well, basically dying, really close to dying, and then coming back from that. I'm not sure if it's like a Lazarus Pit kind of deal, or something else going on. I guess we'll find out soon.
You pikers want an ankle? Now's your chance.
Hey, we're not ankle pikers. We're bootleggers. Just like you. We'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Jesus.
Let's get this show on the road.
If Hydra doesn't form, then S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't form in response.
But because it doesn't have to. Think about all the future lives we'll save if there's no Freddy Malik.
We can't disrupt the timeline. If we take out Malik, something even worse could rise up in his place.
But then we'll just deal with it when we get back, right?
To a future we won't recognize. She's going to be okay.
Easy.
You're in the year 1931.
I'm hungry.
Something. Oh God, we need to put it back in.
Coppers, they're here.
Is there a back exit?
You're looking at it.
Front exit?
This is the only way in or out.
Oh. Simmons, did you bring anything to board us out here? Don't kill him.
They came in a couple days ago. Gave me the heebie-jeebies, so I, give him the bum's rush back to Moose Land.
Don't drink it.
Nothing like a shot to hit the spot. You boys,
Give him props for that one.
like a drink? Would you gentlemen care to join me?
Shut up!
Specialty of the house.
Somebody, Daisy! Yo-Yo, why don't you knock her out? Yo-Yo, do the thing! Uh-oh, something's going on with Yo-Yo too.
Rats. This big rat problem. They live in the walls. They like the hooch.
It was synthesized by a German scientist named Abraham Erskine
I don't like where this is going.
and first used by a man named Johann Schmidt.
The Red Skull.
Yeah.
Freddy Malik is
Part of
about
it.
to deliver the key ingredient used to create the super soldier serum.
You give a name like that to your juice, it better have a hell of a kick.
You have no idea.
They're in trouble.
Oh God, you suited up, May.
Going somewhere.
Oh, this looks good.
I need to be in the field. I'm
For a
the one
long
who
time.
protects them. It's my job.
You are in no condition to leave.
Tell us how to find it.
I'll tell you on the way.
That's not possible.
I'm not telling you anything unless you take me along. Freddy's my responsibility too. I want answers. If you want to help your friends,
does.
that's my price.
His start down the path of good.
Deke, give me a hand.
Yep.
Like I said, I can't let you do that.
I am sorry, Agent May.
Stay
I
back.
cannot let you leave this ship.
Enoch, back. Shoot now.
You don't have the guts to pull that trigger.
It's a sleeper.
No, I may not have an intestinal digestive system, but I am very capable of applying pressure.
Jump over.
I do not wish to harm you.
Sorry.
Since we are at war, I took the opportunity to upgrade to the hunter-level combat skill package.
A machine is still just a machine.
No need to make this personal.
Oh, come on, I don't know. Maybe he can't go right now. Especially dressed like that. Ow. Hey! Just grab the gun, Enoch. No! Don't break it! Stop, May! What?
May!
Ooh. Will that do something?
Stand down. Aren't you at all surprised? I mean, I was dead.
You still are.
Excuse me if I'm not impressed.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Koenig.
This is a rocket ship. This is a real life rocket ship. A robot.
Oh.
Is that a robot?
I am not a robot. I am a Chronicom. If you'll excuse me, I must go fix my face.
Oh, Jesus! You killed him!
You can't blame someone for something they ain't done yet.
What's happening?
The time window is closing.
What?
What does that mean?
It means in 17 minutes the Zephyr will leave this time period with or without us.
And you're just telling us this?
I didn't know. There's no way to predict when the next launch window will open. It could be...
I got him in my sights and my finger on the trigger.
You've a gun?
Yeah, it's Freddy's.
Daisy, come on.
Take the shot.
Come again?
I know what I said about the butterfly effect, but we can't pass up this opportunity.
He's just a kid.
We don't have time to debate this. Mac's in danger, so just do it, Deke.
It was Daisy's call. I don't have time to argue.
There is no argument. Put the gun down now! That's an order.
She told me what he becomes. All the blood that he's gonna spill.
I never hurt anyone.
Oh. That was a little more angled. Get in, or sorry, not get in. Malik, don't shoot that. Jesus. Oh. If anyone could hurt that thing. Oh, okay, right, duh. Oh. Is it out or does it need to be a Chronicom? I don't know.
Are those the Martians?
Yes, those are
Yeah,
the Martians.
sure.
Stay low.
Dang, we need to get those.
Where's Freddy? Freddy!
Stop. What, are you gonna shoot me? Freddy, you're a lot of things, but you're not a...
You think you know me? You don't know me. You don't know nothing.
We only have 30 seconds until we jump. We need to close the door now or the ship
No.
gets torn apart.
No! Not again.
Close it.
Jump, Enoch, jump! Jump off the car!
Come on!
Jump! Off the car! No! Well, wait, you can live forever, right? Meet them there. Go a long way. Aww. That's so sad, though.
It is my specialty. I call it a barraculada.
Oh, that's a damn fine concoction.
I do, as you say, know my onions.
Oh, that you do. You're hired. First, I want to know more about this S.H.I.E.L.D. outfit. I feel like I could be a help there.
Yeah, maybe.
Indeed, you will. As will this fine establishment.
Whatever you call yourselves, I find it fascinating.
As will your grandchildren.
My grandchildren. Enoch, this looks like the start of a marvelous friendship.
God dang it. That's so sad. But, I mean, he's lived, I don't know how many years, like, thousands of years, I think? I don't know. I mean, because they're Chromicons. They don't age. So he could technically meet them, catch up, meet up with them just, the long way. So, I mean, it's sad for him, kind of, but he seems to be good. He seems to be happy, and Koenig, he's gonna be, what was he? Koenig Hazard something or other? Where is it? I put it, oh, wait. Wrong one. Where are we at? Ernest Hazard Koenig. So, I mean, that's the start of him being, helping S.H.I.E.L.D. or kind of starting that whole thing. And I remember Coulson said that last episode about this kind of being a starter base for that. Something like SSR, I think is what he said. Which obviously became S.H.I.E.L.D. later on. Okay, so I didn't know that's how that worked, like the whole time thing. Like, I know they mentioned that they had that there was only windows, and like that's the only way to travel the time. They can't do it like how other media does it. Like where they can actually choose a date and time and just make a portal themselves. Like there's holes or windows that open up in time, and they have to go to that. And I didn't know that meant that when that closes, you're basically forced out. That's interesting. It's a very interesting take on that. It's kind of cool. Kind of put some stakes on that too. It just sucks though. I was kind of hoping that he would like run off the car and jump up the ramp, but he wasn't able to make it in time. It's really sad. But yeah, again, he could probably maybe meet up with them. I'm hoping. I kind of like that he was able to work with Koenig too. I really like that. I know it wouldn't have worked considering that would have messed up time and the lineage of the other Koenigs, but I love Pat Oswalt in the show, man. So I really wanted to, and I like that, like him being like, oh my god, this is a rocket ship. Are you what do you say, Martians? I just love his character. And that version is like any iteration of the Koenig, it has just been great. But this one was just so much more fun, just because it added a kind of a not mobster feel to it, kind of, because he wasn't necessarily. He just ran a bootleg speakeasy. So, but it was just so great. So I'm glad at the very least that Enoch has somebody. He's not just alone, because I was kind of sad about that. I was worried that he was gonna be on his own. I don't know why I didn't think about him working with Koenig. Dude, freaking Enoch, he upgraded to Hunter class. That was so cool. He multi-classed, as some would say. That was cool, because I'm like, I don't remember Enoch being able to fight, but yeah, because he had the Hunters branch in that, so he was able to keep up with me for a decent amount of time. Then she really just let him have it. Ugh. We have to figure out what's going on with May, man. That's for a second I was worried. I was like, or not worried. Was when it came back. I was like, okay, so is that it? And then she just went back into the. That's weird. But I thought that was just like, it was nothing to worry about, but it was. Something's going on with her. Like she doesn't feel anything right now. And I thought for a second, I wasn't sure 100% if she meant couldn't feel anything physically or emotionally, and I don't know if it's both, but at the very least, she doesn't feel any kind of emotion, which is sad considering when Coulson, I mean, he was able to kind of stop her, and then that kind of switched things out. Well, to be fair, they were safe, so it wasn't as dire, but it wasn't. Yeah, they weren't. She didn't feel that she needed to protect them, even though she was gonna go after Mac and Deke. So I guess maybe that just kind of like them arriving flipped a switch a little bit. So she not only just kind of put the fire hydrant down and not fire hydrant, Jesus, the extinguisher, and just kind of walked back. She let I keep wanting to say Elizabeth Simmons. She just let her sedate her. I mean, that is a kind of traumatizing thing to go through. You know, you're stabbed through the gut, through and through, and you're barely kept alive by this death realm or whatever. Like you're not dying, you're not bleeding out. There's no blood, even though you should be, but it stops. You're like, I don't know. It keeps you on the edge of death. And then fighting S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know how much of a fight the weird temple ladies. I can't remember the couple ladies with the hoods. I don't know if they put up much of a fight or anything. They didn't show it. But the fight with S.H.I.E.L.D. probably didn't help much. And then she came through, and then she did essentially die for a little bit before they stabilized her. Usually that kind of crap happens when they go through a traumatic death and wound and then brought back after dying. At least in comics, it tends to have a negative effect on people. I understand, we're going to be jumping a little bit. I understand what Daisy's going through. Like, what her thought process is here. Like, yeah, you would stop a lot of deaths from happening. You would stop Hydra from, well, because Hydra had been going on before then, but still, like, you'd probably stop the Red Skull thing, but then you'd also be stopping Captain America from forming, I believe, from being created. Steve never would have met Peggy. And again, S.H.I.E.L.D. wouldn't have been made. So it's like she said that we'll stop the whatever rises, since Hydra isn't going to rise, we'll stop whatever takes its place. But the thing is, you might not exist, or at least you wouldn't be in S.H.I.E.L.D. So you would be in a different life. You would probably still doing the hacking thing maybe, or in jail or dead, or prison, not in jail, but in prison or dead. I mean, or there could have been any other outcomes she could have gone down, but I don't know. There was also a lot of good that inadvertently came from Malik delivering the vial. It gave us Steve Rogers, who is one of the Avengers, or was one of the Avengers. And again, it created S.H.I.E.L.D. And yeah, Hydra is responsible for a lot of deaths, but S.H.I.E.L.D's also responsible for saving a lot of lives, not put in danger by Hydra, just other things in general. They've been doing this. I don't know. Did they do it last season? I don't think they did. They released Fitz season. Kind of a little bit last season as well, where Daisy kind of takes this very aggressive, not necessarily long game mindset. You know what I mean? It's a little frustrating. I understand where she's coming from and why she feels like this is the right idea, but one, she is kind of going against orders. She's not the director. Mac is the director, and it's hard because there are instances where it's like, don't follow these orders because these are bad orders, but Mac is a good guy and he has the best interests of the team and of the world. And Daisy does too. She has good intentions. It's just that, again, she doesn't usually think. I can't think of what I was trying to say. The only thing that keeps coming to mind is the long game. She doesn't think like she's focused. She's too focused, and it just makes for slightly frustrating decisions and trying to talk Deke into doing it. Like, he's never killed anyone, I don't think. Has he? But still, even if he had, it's a kid. Malik was a kid at this point. Deke hasn't had any kind of training with that. It really kind of rubbed me the wrong way that she pushed him to doing that. I mean, it was still his decision, but I don't know. I'm glad that Mac was able to kind of talk him out of it. And for a second, I thought he was raising the gun and he was about to shoot him, but it did seem a slightly different angle, but I didn't catch it until he was shooting at the Comic-Cons. So, but yeah, I guess we're going to have another issue deal. I don't know what the next issue is going to be. Or what else would the next step be? I'm curious, which I'm kind of sad about, because I was kind of hoping at this point, let's see. This was 1931, right? That we popped in at. 1931. So this was before Captain America was made. Yeah, of course it was. Freaking that Red Skull. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. So maybe we'll pop into a time. Well, maybe we'll see Peggy Carter. That'd be really cool. Because again, I've been watching Agent Carter. And I'm on the second season of I think I'm on episode 4 right now. On the second season, and the show was canceled, wasn't it? I'm really sad by that. Like, why? It's such a well written show. Anyway, I think it's just because also the fact that S.H.I.E.L.D. also had issues, maintaining. What's the fucking term? Their numbers, I guess. I can't think of it. Had difficulty maintaining numbers, so I guess an offshoot or a kind of spin-off, not really, was going to have difficulty as well. But I don't know, I really like that era. Something about it is just alluring. And I love the music of that era as well. Anyway, off track. Man, gotta give Koenig some props though. Like, he went through a lot to keep them hidden. Like, he even swallowed the bloody bullet. Which hopefully that lady doesn't have any kind of disease. I don't think she does, considering Koenig's fine. I don't think it's messed up. What lineage is, that's, as far as we know, hasn't been altered or, stopped because of something he got from the bullet. But anyway, he just met these people and he sacrificed a lot. Put a lot of things at risk. His own life as well. Trying to protect them. And also Yo-Yo, she's having some issues too. She's having issues, I don't know if it's because of the strike that's kind of scared. Like, it's made her hesitant because of how she kind of. I mean, it wasn't her fault how she rushed. She didn't. I don't think she rushed into the moment, but like the fact that the Shrike went into her, I don't think she had rushed into the room. I don't quite remember exactly how it went down. But then maybe she's like hesitant to make a move because she's worried she's gonna put herself in danger or something similar could happen. She froze with the ball. I thought like it was slowing down, so I was like she's gonna catch it, and then it fell and broke. I'm like, oh, something's going on here. Wasn't sure if maybe she actually actually froze, like something stopped her, like physically was stopping her, or she was mentally she just like froze. But so it seems it would be the latter, which felt so bad because I mean that is a terrifying thing to happen to you, like the freaking that you see first the person that you were in a relationship with at the time gets a Shrike in them, and then you see them in pain, and then the freaking shards start coming out, and then you have to stab the person, and then you get that happen. You have that happen to you. I mean, not the whole thing, but like you have it go inside, and I guess I don't know what happens when when the Shrike takes control, but it took control, so maybe she blacked out, so she knows, or she's seeing it through. I don't know, because I think it's supposed to like they're kind of dying. They're supposed to be dead when they take control, but I think she was dying hair somehow. I mean, that's a terrifying, traumatizing event that she had went through. Same thing with May. Like we have two kind of out of commission. Like May can fight still. She can kick Major Tookus. Like she fought a Chronicom. I don't know how if experience matters for a Chronicom, considering they're like programmed. Because I mean, Enoch. Oh, I don't know how recent. I guess it would have been that he took the hunter class, because I mean they were apparently in time for a while. I don't know what exactly how they could were they were jumping around a lot, or because they mentioned. I know they mentioned this before in like the finale for last season, that it's been a while since they were since they'd seen them, since Simmons and Fitz had seen the rest of the group. And they mentioned that in the premiere of this season as well, last episode, that it's been a while since they were together. So I'm just not sure like what they did, because I thought maybe like they went maybe they went to like a pocket of time, so like maybe they could stay there for an indefinite amount of time. I'm not really sure. If they explained it, then I'm sorry that I missed that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering how that. Like something kept them from aging as well, because they look the same. But yeah, I don't know how long Enoch would have, how recently he took that, he upgraded to that class of Hunter. But again, I don't know if experience matters for Chronicom, or if they're just like, they're at this peak instantly, and they stay at that. They don't get better or worse. They're just there. But still, the fact that she took on a Chronicom who's structurally at certain points are more durable. Well, not actually. No, I'll never mind. I'll take that back. Not at certain points, because I mean, to a normal person, if she like beat him in the head, if someone were to beat a normal person with a freaking fire extinguisher in the head multiple times, their head would be mush. They'd be dead. Enoch was still good. He was still conscious. He was just like, ugh, and he just had a bit of his skin kind of taken away. And he was still a bit damaged afterwards, but I mean, he was alive and pretty steady after everything. But the fact that she was able to take him on is saying a lot for May, or not a lot for May, but just it's saying a lot in general. Like May is an incredible fighter, but she's off the rails a bit. Something's wrong with her internally, emotionally. I'm not sure what else could be different about her. And there's Yo-Yo, that's also going to be an issue. She's not going to be able to. She's not going to be a full kilt. I think that's the right term. She won't be able to, speed in and help, or do her thing when it'd be needed, when it'd be really helpful to use it. I'm not blaming her, because I mean that's a lot of people were safe, would have come back from that, or I don't think anybody came back from having the Shrike inside them. So I just don't know how it's gonna be dealt with, because we're kind of in a tight spot. You know, I wasn't no pun intended, but we're kind of short on time. We're just kind of on all cylinders at the moment. So it's just like, where do we get the time to like take a moment to suss things out, to self-analyze, to kind of, you know. We still gotta figure out what's going on with May. Yeah, I think that's all I got. I'm really hoping that whenever we jump to, Enoch will be able to find them. I don't know if we're going back to our time or just following if the Chronicons have a plan, because it didn't seem like they had a backup plan immediately after failing to take out Malik here. The one guy's like, we can still take out S.H.I.E.L.D. here. He's like, another time. We have to do something else. I forgot what he said, but they just left. So I don't know if they're going to take time to think of another plan or analyze the time again and crap. But I'm not really sure where we're going to be ending up, where we're going to be coming out of. But I hope Enoch will be able to find them. Because, I mean, he doesn't know when. Well, he could. I don't know. I don't know how if he knows all the windows, or at the very least some of the windows, so that the possible windows they could pop out at. Yeah, we have a lot of issues to unpack. We have the May thing, Yo-Yo thing, Daisy kind of being insubordinate, you know, kind of bucking against bucking against the orders, because she does do that quite a bit. And I want to see Fitz, man. We haven't seen Fitz. I mean, of course we haven't seen Fitz because they can't be together, but I want to see Fitz, man. I miss Fitz. But guys, that's it for this week's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I definitely did. God, I don't know what's gonna happen. But anyway, yeah. If you want to stick around, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And again, for those that don't know, Stargirl, we're doing that. Doom Patrol whenever that comes back. I think it's this month. Anyway, when that comes back, look forward to that.